Well, it happened years ago when you lived on Standard Road. We listened to your sister when she came home from school, 'cause she was 2 years older and she had boys in her room. At least outside I heard her, alright. Well, that was alright for a while, but soon I wanted more. I wanna see as well as hear, and so I hid inside her wardrobe, and she came home round 4, and she was with some kid called David, from the garage up the road. I listened outside, I heard her, alright. I wanna take you home, I wanna give you children. You might be my girlfriend. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I saw you next day, I really couldn't tell, 'cause she might go and tell your mother. And so you went with me. Oh yeah, it was coming on, and I thought I heard you laughing when it's mom and dad were gone. I listened outside, I heard you, alright. Oh, I wanna take you home, I wanna give you children, and you might be my girlfriend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, I guess it couldn't last too long. I came home one day and all the things were gone. I fell asleep inside, I never heard her come. Oh, I opened up the wardrobe and I had to get it on, yeah. Oh, listen, oh, we were on the bed when you came home. I heard you stop outside the door. I know you won't believe it's true. I went with her 'cause she looks like you, my God. Oh, I wanna take you home, I wanna give you children, but you might be my girlfriend. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, what's left? Sandra and him. The trouble with your brother is always sleeping with your mother, and I know that your sister missed her time again this month. Am I talking too fast? Are you just playing dumb? If you want, I can write it down. It shouldn't matter to you, 'cause aren't you the one? Oh, with your rats and the tears and the nights on the town. Oh, oh. Oh, you knew it, and you blew it, didn't you? 3 weeks after I left you, and now you're going with some kid who looks like some bad comedian. Are you gonna go out? Are you staying at home? Eating boxes of milk tray, watch TV on your own. Aren't you the one with your razzmatazz and the knives on the town? And your father wants to help you, doesn't he, babe? But your mother wants to put you away. Now no one's gonna care. You don't call when you say, and he's not coming around tonight to try to talk you into bed. And all those stupid little things, they ain't working. Oh, they ain't working anymore. Oh, I was sorry at the doctor's, waiting for a test. You're trying to look like some kind of heiress, but your face is such a mess. And now you're going to a party and you're leaving on your own. Oh, I'm sorry, didn't you say things got better with a little bit of razzmatazz? Mama, 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 mama,
Sound in.
Run camera.
Okay.
Playback.
You're looking thin, but all that you live on is lip gloss and cigarettes. It stops at the end of the day when it's given the rest to someone with long black hair. All these nights and making such a mess of the bed. Oh, you never ever wanna go home, and you want you, so you may as well hang around for a while. Call your dad on the phone. He changed his mind last Monday, so you gotta leave by Sunday, yeah. Oh, you love to live for Sunday. Oh, yeah. Now nothing to do can turn on. There's something wrong. You had it once, but now it's gone. Oh, you feel such a fool for laughing at bad jokes and putting up with all of his friends and kissing in public. What are they gonna say when they run into you again? And your stomach looks bigger and your hair is a mess and your eyes are just holes in your face. And it rains every day, and when it doesn't, the sun makes you feel worse. Anyway, he changed his mind last Monday, so you gotta leave by Sunday, yeah. Oh, you've left your lips on Sunday. Oh, yeah. Now nothing you do can turn it on. There's something wrong. You had it once, but now it's gone. Though you knew there was no way it was gonna last forever, he still shook you when I told There's someone better that you can talk to, and you never have to face up to the night on your own. Jesus, it must be great to be straight. Do you remember the first time? I can't remember the worst time, but you know that we changed so much since then. Oh yeah, we've grown. Now I don't care what you do. No, I don't care if you knew it. Just as long as you say the peace for me. Oh yeah, now. Ooh, you wanna go home? Go home. Oh yeah, you wanna go home. You wanna go home. Hey! Do you remember the first time? I can't remember the worst time, but you know that we changed so much since then. Oh yeah, we've grown. Now I don't care what you do. Oh, I don't care if you win. Just as long as you say the peace for me. Oh yeah. Do you remember the first time? I can't remember the worst time, but you know that we changed so much since then. Oh yeah, we've grown. Now I don't care what you do. Oh, I don't care if you do. Well, it happened years ago when you lived on Standard Road. We listened to your sister when she came home from school, 'cause she was 2 years older and she had boys in her room. At least outside I heard her, alright. Well, that was alright for a while, but soon I wanted more. I wanna see as well as hear, and so I hid inside her wardrobe, and she came home round 4, and she was with some kid called David, from the garage up the road. I listened outside, I heard her, alright. Oh, I wanna take you home, I wanna give you children. You might be my girlfriend. Yeah, 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 yeah. When I saw you next day, I really couldn't tell, 'cause she might go and tell your mother. And so you went with me. Oh yeah, it was coming on, and I thought I heard you laughing. When it's mom and dad, we're gone. I listened outside, I heard you. Alright. Oh, I wanna take you home, I wanna give you children, and you might be my girlfriend. Yeah, 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 yeah. knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. That's where I caught her eye. She told me that her dad was loaded. I said, in that case I'll have rum and Coca-Cola. She said, fine. And then in 30 seconds time she said, I wanna live like common people. I wanna do whatever common people do. Wanna sleep with common people. I wanna sleep with common people like you. What else could I do? I said, I'll see what I can do. I took her to a supermarket. I don't know why, but I had to start it somewhere. So it started there. I said, pretend you got no money. And she just laughed and said, oh, you're so funny. I said, yeah. I can't see anyone else smiling here. Are you sure? You wanna live like common people. You wanna see whatever common people see. Wanna sleep with common people. You wanna sleep with common people like me. But she didn't understand. And she just smiled and held my hand. I went to the flagship barber shop. I cut your hair and get a job. I smoke some facts and play some pool. Pretend you never went to school. Still you'll never get it right. It's when you're laid in bed at night, watching roaches climb the wall. If you called your dad, he could stop it. Oh yeah. You'll never live like common people. You'll never do whatever common people do. Never fail like common people. You'll never watch your lives slide out of view. And then dance and drink and screw, because there's nothing else to do. Sing along with the common people. Sing along and it might just get you through. Laugh along with the common people. Laugh along even though they're laughing at you. And the stupid things that you do, because you think that, oh, it's cool. I live with common people like you. I live with common people like you. I live with common people like you. Wanna live with common people like you. Wanna live with common people like you. Wanna live with common people like you. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh yeah. Oh, is this the way they say the future's meant to feel? Or just 20,000 people standing in a field? And I don't quite understand just what this feeling is. But that's okay, 'cause we're all sorted out for ease and whiz. And tell me when the spaceship lands, 'cause all this has just got to mean something. Oh. In the middle of the night, it feels alright. town. Oh, and no one seems to know exactly where it is. But that's okay, cause we're all sorted out for ease and whiz. At 4 o'clock the normal world seems very, very, very far away. Alright. In the middle of the night, it feels alright, but then tomorrow morning, ooh, then you come down. Just keep on moving. Everybody asks your name, they say we're all the same, and now it's nice one, geezer. That's as far as the conversation went. I lost my friends, I dance alone. It's 6 o'clock, I wanna go home. It's no way, not today. Makes you wonder what it meant to know. And this hollow feeling grows and grows and grows and grows. And you want to call your mother and say, Mother, I can never come home again, cause I seem to have left an important part of my brain somewhere in a field in Hampshire, alright. In the middle of the night, it feels alright, but then tomorrow morning, ooh, then you come down. Ooh, then you come down. What if you never come down?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together for a local group. They've been together for a couple of years. There's 5 boys, 1 girl, and they go under the name of Pulp. Okay, put your hands together now. Pulp! Come on now! All right! It's good! It's good!
Misshapes, mistakes, misfits, raised on a diet of broken biscuits. Oh, we don't look the same as you, and we don't do the things you do, but we live around here too. Oh, really? Misshapes, mistakes, misfits. We like to go to town, but we can't risk it all, cause they just wanna keep us out. You could end up with a smack in the mouth just for standing out now, really. Brothers, sisters, can't you see? The future's owned by you and me. There won't be fighting in the street. They think they've got us beat, but revenge is gonna be so sweet. We're making a move, we're making it now. We're coming out of the sidelines. Just put your hands up, it's a rage, yeah. We want your homes, we want your lives, we want the things you won't allow us. We won't use guns, we won't use bombs. We'll use the one thing we've got more of, that's our lives. Check your lucky numbers. How much money could drag you under? Oh, what's the point in being rich if you can't think what to do with it, cause you're so very thick? Oh, we weren't supposed to be. We learned too much at school, now we can't help but see the future that you've got mapped out is nothing much to shout about. We're making a move, we're making it now. We're coming out of the sideline. Just put your hands up, it's a rage, yeah. We want your My mother said we could be sister and brother. Your name is Deborah, Deborah. It never suited you. And they said that when we grew up, we'd get married and never split up. Oh, we never did it. Although I often thought of it. Oh, Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. When I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that damn lonely Thursday years ago. You're the first girl at school to get breasts, and Martin said that you were the best. Oh, the boys all loved you, but I was a mess. I had to watch and try and get you undressed. We were friends, that was as far as it went. I used to walk you home sometimes, but it meant, oh, it meant nothing to you, 'cause you were so popular. Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. When I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that damn lonely Thursday years ago. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And now it's all over. You've paid your money, you've taken your choice, and I know we'll never meet again. But Deborah, I just wanted you to know I remember every single thing. Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. And when I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that down the lonely Thursday years ago. Oh, what are you doing Sunday, baby? Would you like to come and meet me, maybe? You can't even bring your baby. What are you doing Sunday, baby? Would you like to come and meet me, maybe? You can't even bring your baby.
Film the glamour, man. Film the glamour.
I wrote this song 2 hours before we met. I didn't know your name or what you looked like yet. I could have had stayed at home and gone to bed, I could have gone to see a film instead. You might have changed your mind and seen your friend. Life could have been very different, but then something changed. Do you believe that there's someone up above? And does he have a timetable directing acts of love? Why did I write this song on that one day? Why did you touch my hand and softly say, stop asking questions that don't matter anyway? Just give us a kiss to celebrate here today. Something changed. Help the aged. One time they were just like you. Drinking, smoking, sex and sniffing glue. Help the aged. Don't just put them in a home. Can't have much fun when they're all on their own. Give a hand if you can. Try to help them to unwind. Give them hope and give them comfort, 'cause they're running out of time. In the meantime we try to forget that nothing lasts forever. No big deal, so give us all a feel. Falling how it all falls away. When did you first realize? Oh, it's time you took an older lover, baby. Teach your stuff, although he's looking rough. and it's such a lonely place. Oh. In the meantime we try to forget that nothing lasts forever. No big deal, so give us all I feel. Funny how it all falls away. When did you first realize it's time you took an older lover, baby? He teaches stuff, although he's looking rough. Funny how it all falls away. You can dye your hair, but it's the one thing you can't change. Can't run away from yourself. In the meantime we try to forget that nothing lasts forever. No big deal, so give us all I feel. Funny how it all falls away. When did you first realize it's time you took an older lover, baby? Teach your stuff, although he's looking rough. Funny how it all falls away. Oh, it's funny how it all falls away. Funny how it all falls away. Oh, it's funny how it all falls away. So help the aged.
Biff Avery, screen test, take 2.
I didn't take her to the motel, she took me.
I'll tell you the unwritten law, you dumb son of a bitch.
Hey, I went to college once, but all they found were rats in my head. You ask any guy in town, ask any bum on Main Street. That's how she operates.
I saw you in some teenage wet dream. I like your get up if you know what I mean. I want it bad. I want it now. Oh, can't you see? store. It's what men in stained raincoats pay for. But in here it's pure, yeah. This is the end of the line. I'm seeing this storyline played out so many times before. Oh, that goes in there, and that goes in there, and that goes in there, and that goes in there. And then it's over. What a hell of a show! But what I want to know, what exactly do you do for an encore? 'Cause this is hardcore.
We take the baby clinics and they said we mustn't put them on solids till they're 4 months because their stomachs can't cope. Yeah, 8 weeks they want to inject them with 4 lethal injects. And you think, well, if their bellies can't handle a bit of wheat, how can their liver fucking take it? Exactly. I'm just
Here we
like,
go.
well,
Thank you very much.
Hey man, how come you treat your woman so bad? That's not the way you do it. No, 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 you shouldn't do it like that. I could show you how to do it right. I used to practice every night on my wife. Now she's gone. Yeah, she's gone. You see, your mother and me, we never got along that well, you see. I'd love to help you, but everybody's telling me you look like me. But please don't turn out like me. You look like me, but you're not like me, I know. I had 1, 2, 3, 4 shots of happiness. I look like a big man, but I only got a little soul. I only got a little soul. Yeah, I wish I could be an example. Wish I could say I stood up for you and fought for what was right. But I never did. I just wore my trench coat and stayed out every single night. You think I'm joking? Try me, try me. Yeah, come on, try me tonight. I did what was wrong, though I knew what was right. I got no wisdom that I want to pass on. Just don't hang round here, no, I'm telling you, son. You don't wanna know me, it's just what everybody's telling me. Everybody's telling me you look like me, but please don't turn into me. You look like me, but you're not like me. I hope I have grown Wish I could show a little soul. Wish I could show a little soul. Wish I could show a little soul. I used to try very hard to make friends with everyone on the planet. I've seen you having it, but now you just have it. Entertainment can sometimes be hard when the thing that you love is the same thing that's holding you down. This man is dangerous. He just shed his load on your best party frock. Before you enter the palace of wisdom, you have to decide, are you ready to rock? Can you party with me? Can you show me a good time? Do you even know what one looks like? And I don't need to hear your stories again. Just get on the floor and show me what you're made of. Just what exactly are you made of? You're driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy. I was having a whale of a time until your uncle's psychosis arrived. Why do we have to kill ourselves just to prove we're alive? I'm here whenever you need me, whenever you need me. Well, I won't be here. And have you ever stopped to ask yourself, if you didn't come to party, then why did you come here? Why did you come here? You're driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy. And do you really want to know just how come you turned out so dumb? When the party's over, will you come home with me? When the party's over, will you come home with me? Now the party's over, will you come home to me? 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 I took an air rifle, shot a magpie to the ground, and it died without a sound. trying to replace me, but he'll never work. 'Cause every touch reminds you of just how sweet it could have been.
And every time he kisses you, it leaves behind the bitter taste of saccharine.
A back cover version of love is not the real thing. Bikini-clad girl on the front who invited you in.
Such great disappointment when you got him home. The original was so good,
The one you no longer own. And every touch reminds you of
just how sweet it could have been.
And every time he kisses you, you get a taste of saccharine. It's not easy to forget me. It's so hard to disconnect when you're so intolerably repossessed. To give a more lifelike effect.
I'll sing your song. Hey, that all the sad imitations that got it so wrong. Hey,
It's like a lane of Tom and Jerry when the two of them comes on. Like the Stones since the 80s, like the last stage of Salvo. Like Planet of the Apes on TV, Satan's side till the man comes in. Like an old ramparts of cornflakes, he's gonna let you down, my friend. You're looking thin when all that you live on is lip gloss and cigarettes. Scraps at the end of the day when it's given the rest to someone with long black hair. All these nights and making such a mess of the bed. Oh, you never ever wanna go home. And you want you, so you may as well hang around for a while. Call your dad on the phone. He changed his mind last Monday, so you gotta leave by Sunday, yeah. Oh, you'd like to live for permanent. Oh, yeah. Now nothing you do can turn. Oh, there's something wrong. You had it once, but now it's gone. Oh, you feel such a fool for laughing at bad jokes and putting up with all of his friends and kissing in public. What are they gonna say when they run into you again? And your stomach looks bigger and your hair is a mess and your eyes are just holes in your face. And it rains every day. doesn't. The sun makes you feel worse. Anyway, he changed his mind last Monday, so you gotta leave by Sunday, yeah. Oh, you've left your lip gloss on there. Oh, yeah. Now nothing you do turn on. There's something wrong. You had it once, but now it's gone. No, you knew there was no way it was gonna last forever. Still shook you when I told you in a letter that he didn't wanna see ya. You nearly lost your mind, oh yeah. Oh, you lost your lip gloss on that. Oh yeah. Now nothing you do can turn them on. There's something wrong. You had it once, but now it's gone. Oh yeah. Oh, you lost your lip gloss on that. Oh yeah. Now nothing you do can turn them on. There's something wrong. Yeah, I had it once, but now it's gone. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh You say you've gotta go, 'cause you're sitting on his throne again this evening. I know you're gonna let him blow your pants off again. Oh, now it's 8:30, you'll be late. Oh, but you say I'm not sure. Though it makes good sense for you to live together, still you bought a toy that can reach the places he never goes. And now it's getting late. It's so strange. Do you remember the first time? I can't remember the worst time. But you know that we've changed so much since then. Oh yeah, we've grown. Now I don't care what you do. No, I don't care if you knew. Just as long as you say the peace for me. Oh yeah. You wanna go home? Well, at least there's someone there that you can talk to. And you never have to face up to the night on your own. Jesus, it must be great to be straight. Do you remember the first time? I can't remember the worst time. But you know that we've changed so much since then. Oh yeah, we've grown. Now I don't care what you do. No, I don't care if you knew. Just as long as you say the peace. your name is Deborah, Deborah. It never suited you. And they said that when we grew up, we'd get married and never split up. Oh, we never did it. Although I often thought of it. Oh, Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. When I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that damp and lonely Thursday years ago. You were the first girl at school to get breasts, and mine said that you were the best. Oh, the boys all loved you, but I was a mess. I had to watch and try and get you undressed. We were friends, that was as far as it went. I used to walk you home sometimes, but it meant, oh, it meant nothing to you. And she was so popular. Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. When I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that damp and lonely Thursday years ago. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And now it's all over. You've paid your money, you've taken your choice, and I know we'll never meet again. But Deborah, I just wanted you to know I remember every single thing. Deborah, do you recall? Your house was very small, with wood chip on the wall. And when I came round to call, you didn't notice me at all. And I said, let's all meet up in the year 2000. Won't it be strange when we're all fully grown? Be there 2 o'clock by the fountain down the road. I never knew that you'd get married. I would be living down here on my own, on that damp and lonely Thursday years ago. Oh, what are you doing Sunday, baby? Would you like to come and meet me, maybe? You can't even bring your baby. What are you doing Sunday, baby? Would you like to come and meet me, maybe? You can't even bring your baby. Well, it happened years ago, when you lived on Stanhope Road. We listened to your sister when she came home from school, 'cause she was 2 years older and she had boys in her room. We listened outside and heard her. All right. Well, that was all right for a while. But I wanted more. I want to see as well as hear, so I hid inside her wardrobe. And she came home round 4. And she was with some kid called David from the garage up the road. I listened outside, I heard her. All right. Well, I guess it couldn't last too long. Because I came home one day and all the things were gone. I fell asleep inside and I never heard her come. And then she opened up the wardrobe and I had to get it on. Oh, you were on the bed when you came home. I heard you stop outside the door. I know you won't believe it's true. I only went with her cause she looks like you, my God. I wanna take you home. Wanna give you children. You might be my girlfriend. Yeah. The patch of grass that you can see on the screen is in Weston Park, Sheffield. It was filmed at around 4 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon in February. Standing on this patch of grass and looking straight ahead, you are surrounded on 3 sides by a privet hedge, approximately 6 feet high. Directly in front of you, behind the hedge, is a large glass house in a very bad state of repair. To your right is Weston Park Museum, which contains many relics from Sheffield's industrial past, and behind you, about 20 yards away, is a bandstand which has been boarded up due to persistent vandalism. This is the patch of grass where, on a summer's evening, sometime during 1983, I first had sex.
Darlington, County Durham.
There was in a sort of holiday apartment
Off Gaston Avenue, in kind of white trash area.
quite late, sort of 12 o'clock.
Much better than masturbation.
I also remember I was wearing trousers, which was a bit silly.
We were wandering around Soho looking for the nightlife.
Probably whiskey. I used to drink loads of whiskey.
Behind a 2-seater settee in a block of flats right in the middle of the town.
It was in someone's house at a party.
Old enough to be erect.
She was 42.
We used to go, he used to put his hand up my skirt and everything, so tender and everything. But the thing is, it was a sort of holiday romance.
It all seemed a bit hole and corner, to be quite honest with you.
I think they were probably unaware that it was happening. It's like when you go to your first disco, you don't realise that you're about to dance, or after you've danced, you don't realise what you've done. It's something that you do.
We'd been going out together for some time, and she'd started taking the pill. So I suppose I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. We were in a nightclub in Sheffield called The Limit, and we decided to leave. I don't remember whose idea it was. It seems that it was mutual. But maybe that's just me trying to be right on.
Well, I decided I was going to lose my virginity because I was sick of it. And I'd actually had a boyfriend for ages before, but I never let him have sex with me. And then one day I was sitting at home and I thought, this is getting stupid. I'm going to have to do something about it. So I went out and I met the bunch of people that I always used to hang out with. And there was this one guy and he was always trying to get up with me constantly. So I decided I was going to let him, basically.
The girl I'd been with for some time, and I hadn't made any lunge. That I couldn't get to that bit, the lunge. So she asked me to get into the back of the car, and she wanted to do it.
I should have been at home cleaning up after the lunch at my family's house. And I'd escaped because this guy was going away. He was leaving town, leaving the village of Scalawag. And I never expected to see him again, really. And it was kind of a final sort of tryst, I suppose.
I was 26, right? So I'd spent a lot of time trying to have sex with people and just actually not doing a very good job of it.
It was a question of like getting out of school really quickly and getting behind a settee really quickly and just fumbling about with hands really quickly and stopping really quickly.
We were in this sort of bar playing pool, and I'd been seeing this guy all summer, and he said to me, "Do you want to go back to my flat?" And I said, "Okay."
You know, it was taken as read that if you were with someone for a long, long time, then that must be, you know, what would happen.
I got pissed, chatted to this bloke that I have to say I'd never met before. He was a bit of a strange person, but quite an interesting guy. Went into the bathroom at this party and locked the door and went for it.
She just lay down on the bed, opened her legs, and that was it. And we just got in and did the business.
We walked towards the park together. I can't remember if we talked or not, or if we did, what it was about. When we reached the park, we climbed over the railings and went towards the back of the glass house. Its 3 sides of privet made it seem kind of private in a way.
First time was the back of a car. I thought it was a woman, but it wasn't. It was the back of a car.
By the side of a little stream and in the middle of a lovely bed of wild irises. It's quite grotty. And a sort of sofa in it and a couple of paintings of sort of Paris streets in the rain and stuff.
On a wooden pallet, because that's what you did in squats. You slept on wooden pallets. Well, on a mattress on a wooden pallet. Well, I remember there was a very horrible, fluffy sort of thing round the bottom of the toilet. You know those mats you have round the toilets? I don't know why you have those, really. I suppose it's to stop men pissing on the carpet. I don't know. But my head was quite near that. It was a big sort of pink, fluffy rug thing.
Just a small, rather grubby flat, you know, dirty bed. I mean, it was just... the whole situation was rather squalid, to be honest, and not what I would have chosen when I was a teenage romantic.
It was a warm night, and we took all our clothes off. That's something I've always been pleased about, because it made it feel quite innocent and natural. We were both virgins, you see. I was 2 or 3 months away from my 20th birthday. So relieved to have had sex whilst I was still a teenager.
Well, since I was singing Send Me Some Loving, I imagine I was 10.
I was on the verge of my 15th birthday. I was 14.
I would have been about, let me see, 22, I'd say.
I think I was like just about 17, 16 or 17.
I have no idea, but somewhere in the region, the area between 12 and 22.
3. No, 15.
I was almost 18.
I was nearly 22.
19. 18 and a bit, I think.
13 or 14.
And how old were you?
I can't remember.
I thought she had like great hair, but it was weird because she was really into the Bay City Rollers, and it sort of put me off a bit, but not enough, you know.
I mean, I was wearing shorts and protuberant.
At that stage, I used to wear a lot of sacking. Quite genuine. I used to have there's a lot of sacking clothing with hoods. It's striped mainly.
I was wearing a pair of jeans and a sort of grey sweatshirt top thing I really liked, and I had a Mickey Mouse watch on.
Nothing. Shared a sheet. Right, there was a sheet. I mean, it was minimal, but there was a sheet.
I took my trousers off and my underpants, but that was all. And she only took off her bottom. She didn't take off her top or anything. She just took off her skirt and her knickers, and that was it. We were in. I think she took her shoes off, as far as I recall. That was it.
It was a sort of bit by bit thing, you know, it wasn't a... Because, again, these things are very often not planned. I mean, so it wasn't this thing of, right, tonight we're going to do this, let's take all our clothes off and do it. I guess maybe it works like that sometimes for people, but it wasn't for me, no.
I couldn't understand why she was taking her knickers off. It was a real knee trembler at first, and I didn't know what she was about. She led me on.
She was wearing tights and pearl blue, bright blue platform boots, and she lifted the dress up. I remember that was a spectacular sight. Oh, they seem to go on forever. And, let's do it then, is what my mind said to myself. You want to do it. You want to do it now to that, because that looks great. An overwhelming feeling of I am doing it, and then subsequently I have done it.
It probably lasted, I don't know, about 5 minutes, but it seemed to be about 2.5 seconds.
20 minutes? Tops?
Well, it took a long time because of my problem.
It seemed to be over very quickly.
Upwards of 15 seconds.
I don't know, perhaps 5 minutes.
I would say approximately 18 seconds.
I couldn't come, you see. I couldn't come.
A few minutes or seconds or something.
11 minutes.
It just took ages.
For what we paid, It was a hell of a lot. It went very quickly.
Up to that date, you know, it had taken about 14 years.
I enjoyed it, but it wasn't because of the sex. I just enjoyed feeling some sort of power, I think, and feeling kind of sexy as opposed to the sex itself.
Well, I was exhausted. I remember being terribly tired, and you know the way your legs go when you've been lying in that position for a while. I felt very peculiar and kind of crushed and rumpled, and
I felt that I'd, in a funny sort of way, kind of grown up a bit, I suppose. Well, I suppose I had grown up a bit, because it's quite a step to take. I think maybe more so for a woman than a man. I don't know, I've never really asked a man.
I felt kind of a bit blank, really, and I didn't know what the kind of social etiquette was, whether you should make polite conversation or, you know, do you want me to go get you a cup of tea or...
I mean, nothing was ever said. I mean, we didn't talk. You don't talk. It was, you know, you don't talk about the quality of a bottle of cider, you just drink it. It was...
He did. He did. He talked a lot. He kept going, oh, you're magnificent. Oh, my God, it's amazing. But I think it was quite kind of... I think he just used to read loads of porn books and stuff and thought that was how you were supposed to talk when you were having sex. I don't think it was anything specific to me. Do you know what I mean?
I think I might have said, come on, girl, let's really get down to it.
Afterwards, we put our clothes back on and walked through the rest of the park. We could hear a tramp snoring from inside the bandstand. Again, I can't remember if we spoke at all. We went back into town and caught our respective night buses home. I didn't tell anyone about it for at least 5 years afterwards. It seemed like it would lose its magic if I told anyone else. It wasn't that the actual sex had been so great. It was more that it was a secret that only 2 people in the whole world knew about.
I think everyone kind of has in their mind a whole scenario before they do it of what it's going to be like. And it just wasn't like that at all. I thought it would sort of feel very different. I thought I'd kind of be sort of transported on waves of ecstasy for hours on end, you know. And of course it wasn't like that at all. It was a bit sort of boring, and it was very quick, and it was all a bit drab, really, I suppose.
It was like the most amazing thing that has ever happened to me, ever, because I'd been not getting it together for so long that now it was Blakean, right? And the gates of perception opening. It was like the most extraordinary sense of euphoria.
My expectations were so minimal that I suppose it really, you know, I didn't have any expectations of it at all. I was really rather dreading it, to be honest, because having got to, as I say, nearly 22, I assumed that it was one of those things that I'd probably never experienced, like hang gliding, you know.
It actually was all just a surprise, because the things that I liked about it had nothing to do with, I don't know, I expected to have sort of 25 orgasms and sort of my head to explode. I don't know what I thought was going to happen, but none of that happened.
I didn't have any. And it's like before that, I was sort of it was a bit of a boy's own thing, where you used to try and eavesdrop on other people's conversations and try and like work out what it was all about.
Although I had these kind of fantasies that the first time would be fantastic, I think I kind of knew at the back of my mind that it was something that you had to practice a bit to get good at. So I thought the sooner I start getting it out of the way and having a bit of practice, the better it'll be.
Well, the practice sessions I had were always very, very good. And I was having an affair with a woman who was advertising microphones in the music scene in my mind. Didn't quite live up to that.
I've always been one for masturbating, you know. And so, you know, but masturbating over the idea of what it would be like to insert. So you've got to bring that to a conclusion.
Well, I thought there was something wrong with myself, being as masturbatory as I was. And if I could share that with someone, not that I was really, that made things proper. I never equated my masturbation and joy at ejaculation with making children or doing things that were proper. Certainly not Catholic.
I would have loved it to have gone differently. As I say, I'd have loved it to have happened. I mean, I should have done it when I really wanted to do it.
It would have been great if I'd have lived in like the King's Road and, you know, there were artists popping in and it was flowery and, you know, but no, it's how it was. It was like growing up in Coventry in the early 70s. It was very snatchy, you know.
No. The exploration, the no, I wouldn't change that.
Oh, definitely. I would love to have done it really sort of exotic, a la Hollywood, you know, big, beautiful big bed and a naked lady rolling around and me naked, and we carried on for hours, but it cost some money, I'm afraid, to do it that way.
It would have been different. There was a girl who I was very fond of, and she came round to my house one afternoon when my parents were out, and dressed in a very sexy manner, and made it very clear that it was on offer. But I was more interested in playing my Hendrix albums and showing her my guitar, and then I took terrible fright and packed her away off to the bus stop. So I often look back on that one and thought that could have been very pleasurable, but it never took place.
But yes and no, really. I suppose there's a kind of Jackie reader in me who would really have wanted it to be in some really kind of lush, beautiful bed with, you know, sort of champagne and some man that I was desperately in love with, yeah. But then the other part of me is really quite fond of the fact that it was Dave in the back of the car, around the back of my ones. I quite like it.
Well, yes. I mean, obviously, if you ideally you'd like a very romantic setting with a much more kind of experienced partner, I guess. But in a way, the looking back, the fun of it was that here were two relatively young people who hadn't got a lot of experience. And so that was quite nice that we were on an equal footing rather than... I think I would have been quite frightened, actually, thinking of it, if it had been an older man who was very knowledgeable. I'd have felt a bit overwhelmed by that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think I'd have preferred it to be with someone that was probably a lot more experienced. I'd have preferred this person's mum not to have come in the bathroom and caught me with hardly any clothes on and threatened to tell my mum, which she didn't, thankfully, in the end. And I think I'd have preferred it to be somewhere a bit more comfortable, because sort of in a bathroom with your head in danger of hitting against the bottom of the toilet is probably not the most ideal situation in which to have sex.
Yeah, I think I'd have rather sort of done it with someone that was a bit younger and a bit more innocent as well, really, because after that summer I started going out with this guy for years and years, and I pretended to him that I was still a virgin, and I think it was probably a shame that I wasn't, really.
It would have been nice if it had been with somebody that I had some genuine feeling for, you know, but on the other hand, perhaps a few kind of rather clumsy and uninvolved experiences first enable you to, when you do finally do it with somebody that you love. I mean, I think it is a kind of on a different level altogether anyway, so it at least helps you with the kind of mechanical aspects of it.
Looking back on it now, I don't feel bad about anything. It was necessary. Something I had to do in order to move on to the next thing. It doesn't really matter that the relationship ended badly, and we're not in touch anymore. Or that this isn't even the real patch of grass we did it on. We're just a grass verge near Clapham Common Tube Station. I guess everyone must have a word that sums it up for them. And my word is that. Necessary.
One word. Week-old liver and a rum-soaked mattress. Well, that's more than one word, isn't it?
Thrilling.
Untidy, I think, would do.
Uneventful.
Well, I'll give it in 2 words. Okay.
Exhilarating, I think.
Grubby.
Interesting.
Hooray.
Oh my goodness. Innocent, I suppose. It had an innocence about it, which is quite refreshing.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately, it'd have to be disappointing.
F***ing amazing. Yeah. Relief. Sounds so corny, but I was ecstatic. If I'd had a football rattle in a scarf, I'd have run outside and told everybody.
You say you've gotta go home, 'cause you're sitting on his throne again this evening. I know you're gonna let him blow your pants off again. Oh, now it's 8:30, you'll be late. Oh, but you say you're not sure. Makes good sense for you to live together. Still you bought a toy that can reach the places he never goes. And now it's getting late. It's so strange. Do you remember the first time? I can't remember the worst time. But you know that we've changed so much since then. Oh yeah, we've grown. Now I don't care what you do. No, I don't care if you screw up. Just as long as you say the piece for me. Oh yeah. You wanna go home? Well, at least there's someone there that you can talk to. And you never have to face up to the night on your own. Jesus, it
I love pornography. Actually, I actually write for men only, so, and I write sexy stories, so I love pornography. I think pornography is, and I must admit, I think, yes, I think...
Action!
But it starts off with these two lesbians, and then these two dogs come and fuck the women over sofas, and then these two men come in, and there's this kind of weird piano music, and then they pick the eels out of the tank and then push the eels up inside the women. And my favourite bit was when the farmer goes off to work and waves goodbye to his wife, and she's quite a buxom looking woman. Then she goes into the pigsty and pulls a pig by his ears, and you can actually imagine like the crew pushing this pig up the stairs, and then she tries to wank this pig off, and I'd obviously never seen a pig's penis before, and it was like the weirdest, tiniest little thing. And there was a woman wanking a horse off, and it actually comes over her. And I mean, I think that's enough. You know, I see that one film, and that's enough probably.
La place de Libération est très mauvais, mais de le jour d'une vacance publique. La place de Libération, c'est un environnement hostile, mais dans le jour de la nuit, c'est complet de l'attaque et fast food restaurants. C'est complet de la culte de humanity. Dans la nuit, le rat s'appire et jouait dans la poubelle. C'était une ombre de soi-même avant. Nous bataillons beaucoup pour libérer notre nation. Maintenant, regardez ça, c'est apparent. Dans la place de libération, comme nous valons notre liberté. La place de libération, c'est une place de crime. Dans les heures de la nuit, rien personne et c'est que pour marcher là, pour tout le voleur criminel.
I was waiting to go up on a court case, and a friend of mine said, like, if you get a scion die on the case, like, become sort of mentally ill, the case never comes to court. So I smashed all the windows in the house, stood all the furniture upside down, stuck knives in the walls and all sorts of things. Made it just look as I'd run a mock in general, like, but it was all Mickey Mouse. The blokes in the white coat come after the police, and they took me away and they banged me up in, I think it was Natsbury Hospital at the time. And being as a voluntary patient as such, which I was classified as, you was allowed your freedom, and I was out of the hospital every other night, out having a few beers and just going wherever in general. And I pulled some old nurse in there, and at the time I had a transit van in there with me with my suits in it and a few other bits and pieces parked out of the way. And I went out with this nurse to the other side of Hartfield somewhere. And I was in the bar there having a drink. It was like an L-shaped bar. And I looked across the other bar and there was about four men at the bar. And one of them started nodding like that. And unbeknown to me, he was one of the psychiatrists that had been treating me. Next thing in the morning, the car pulled up, handcuffs on, and they took me away to Leicester Prison. I got put in a strip cell there for about 10, 14 days. And eventually they opened the door, come in, and Mr. Gallagher, the screw's name was, and he put his hand on my shoulder. I was sitting on the middle of the floor with a blanket because he had no clothes on. He put his hand on my shoulder and looked down me like, he said, you all right, George? I said, yeah. He said, you're not mad no more, are you? I said, I wasn't to start with. He said, yeah, we know that. And he said, stand up, stood up, and he gave me a cigarette. And the first time I had a smoke for about, I'd say 10, 12 days, whatever it was, I can't remember. I cut the puffs on the fag, and I hit the deck like a sack of crap. Next thing, I was on the floor landing, suited and booted, like showered, and I was in the prison life.
Biff Avery, screen test, take 2.
I didn't take her to the motel, she took me.
I'll tell you the unwritten law, you dumb son of a bitch.
Hey, I went to college once, but all they found were rats in my head. You ask any guy in town, ask any bum on Main Street, that's how she operates.
It seems I saw you in some teenage wet dream. I like your get up if you know what I mean. It's what men in stained raincoats pay for. But in here it's pure, yeah. This is the end of the line. I'm seeing this storyline played out so many times before. Oh, that goes in there, and that goes in there, and that goes in there, and that goes in there. And then it's over. What a hell of a show! But what I want to know, what exactly do you do for an encore? 'Cause this is hardcore.
Okay, this is I don't know. Can I talk about like a drug type situation? I was with a friend of mine. We were working at a bar together. We bartended together. We went uptown to cop some drugs, some coke, and God knows what got into our heads. We talked to this guy who said, you know, come on upstairs, we'll get high. You know, he lived in a what you'd call a tower block. We call them projects, you know, like a council estate in New York. It was up in maybe 110th Street on the west side. And we got up there, and as soon as you opened the door, we realized we were being set up. There was a guy inside with a gun. And we ran down 16 flights of stairs, because there's no waiting for an elevator when you got a guy chasing you with a handgun. And I didn't shit myself, but I could have.
I've done some really wicked things, man. I can't tell you that. I've done such bad things. But now, as I'm growing up, I'm getting a bit more, a nicer person. But I've done some bad things, I must admit. Well, once I went, when I was at school, our thing was to go to another school, bunk off, go to another school, walk into the school, go into their cloakroom and nick really nice coats from Duke, and then walk out, and then that was pretty bad, isn't it? We'd have about 5 of us in a gang would go up to the next school, walk in, leave our old coats and put on their ones, and, and then go into Kingston.
Well, I got a free stretch once for a lorry load of whiskey, and it came on top, and I had it on my toes. I got captured, and as I was running, as it happens, I was saying, "Please God, don't let me get caught. I'll never do it again." But I got caught, so he never helped me out that time. And I don't even drink whiskey.
I drink every night. A couple of whiskey. I drink whiskey. In the evening, I'll have a couple. I have wine with my meal. I don't get pissed. I don't fall over. Any longer.
Gin is my hobby. That's it, gin and shopping.
That just gets everyone in the mood, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I think drinking is a fantastic thing to liberate the spirit. And quite often, I like to be kind of outside myself, and I don't take drugs. Don't take coke, don't take E, don't take any of that kind of stuff. So I tend to just sort of like to drink half a bottle of vodka or something when I go out, and I love dancing as well, so I like to feel my spirit quite free. And especially when I'm working, I like to be totally uninhibited with my mind. I like to be able to let it free and push it as far as it will go, and alcohol actually really does stimulate me and help me do that.
I had too much to drink last night, and I began to use a language unfamiliar. Don't you think that people should be true to their customers? When angel sleeps, the world sleeps with him. Sawdust, paper lines the cage floor. Stories from the day before, torn up into strips for bedding. The heading, a record turnout for the royal wedding. I had too much to drink last night, and I began to use a language unfamiliar. Don't you think that people should be true to their pets?
I personally do believe there is a life after death, and I think it's a lot happier, and I'll be very happy, basically.
I don't know, it's a roll of the dice really, isn't it? Yeah, not committed on that one really. Bit, yeah, I hope so. But I don't know, not banking on it, trying to get it done now.
I'd like to actually believe in life after death, but I don't really. I think once you're gone, and you're pushing up poppies, And really, I want Mummy, if I die before Mummy, I don't want her to spend money on a nice, great big coffin for me. I want them to cremate me and just scatter my ashes in the garden. And with the money that she would have spent on the funeral, I want her to take a nice trip on Concorde to New York, because she loves New York, to get over my death.
Okay. Then we know our slave coming in. So,
Oh, Jamie.
I thought if I would do it, it would be in a car because that's painless, you know, with the carbon monoxide kind of hose pipe in the window thing, you know. But I never actually followed. I never went and bought the length of hose, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, it got that. I was that depressed.
Well, the lowest time was in my early 30s and had a nervous breakdown. And then I had another one, a recurrence, about 10 years later. And I was very, very ill indeed. In fact, I would say that most people who were as ill as I was then don't get better. So for a number of years, I practically was dead. It's kind of a new lease of life, and you're born again, not born again in Christian terms, you're born again in a new lease of life, and you're never bored because life's so exciting, because it's been gone, and then you've got it back again.
I don't think I think about it so much as growing old, but growing up.
Scares the life out of me. Yeah. I think I can cope with death. Death does not frighten me whatsoever. Me. No, it doesn't frighten me. Depends how you go. I don't want to go in pain. No, it doesn't matter how you go to me. Death doesn't bother me, but growing old, and no. Dribbling and that. And saw an old man the other day who was dribbling on the tube. No, but it's not even that, just having to rely on other people, you know. And just like, even now... I think I'd rather be dead than old. Now I'm getting older, it's getting hard for me to get up on the morning and do things, you know. And like when you were younger, it is, and it really scares me. She's only 4. No, it does, it scares me, but death is cool, man.
I actually haven't really thought about getting old that much, but coming to think of it, I think, you know, I'd like to.
I don't like getting older at all, and time goes by so quickly, and as anybody will tell you, you still feel young inside yourself, but the outside gets old. No, I hate it. I don't want to grow old too gracefully, and I don't want to grow old too disgracefully. It's all somewhere along the middle of it.
Okay, here we go. Help the aged. One time they were just like you. Drinking, smoking, sex and sniffing glue. Help the aged. Don't just put them in a home. Can't have much fun when they're all on their own. Give a hand if you can. Try to help them to unwind. Give them hope and give them comfort, 'cause they're running out of time. In the meantime we try to forget that nothing lasts forever. No big deal, so give us all a feel. Falling over, all falls away. When did you first realize? Oh, it's time you took an older lover, baby. Teach your stuff, although he's looking rough. Falling over, all falls away. Help the aged. those lines upon their face. You may see where you are headed, and it's such a lonely place. Oh. In the meantime we try to forget that nothing lasts forever. No big deal, so give us all I feel. Funny how it all falls away. When did you first realize it's time you took an older lover, baby? He teaches stuff, although he's looking rough. Funny how it all falls away. You can dye your hair, but it's the one thing you can't change. Can't run away from yourself. In the meantime we try to forget that nothing lasts forever. No big deal, so give us all I feel. Funny how it all falls away. When did you first realize it's time you took an older lover, baby? Teach your stuff, although he's looking rough. Funny how it all falls away. Oh, it's funny how it all falls away. Funny how it all falls away. Oh, it's funny how it all falls away. So help the aged.
I quite enjoy getting old. Gets better by the minute.
Cut. Sheffield is one of the 6 largest cities in Britain, and over the years has produced such famous names in the music industry as Joe Cocker, Tony Christie, and more recently bands like Cabaret Voltaire, The Human League, Heaven 17 and ABC. But since the late 70s and early 80s, when The Human League, Heaven 17 and ABC were at the height of their success, Sheffield has produced fewer and fewer well-known names in the music field. This video attempts to find out what's happening on the contemporary music scene in Sheffield at the moment. To achieve these aims, a varying cross-section of musical bands from the city were filmed and interviewed for their opinions about the Sheffield music scene in general.
And that's why it's hard for a band to break out of this Sheffield thing. Because there's no there's a lot of bands and other things, but there's no business, managers, record companies, promoters, agents, publishers. That kind of stuff is not in Sheffield.
Waiting in the mirror.
To the majority of local bands, playing live is the best way to mature musically and mentally. But surprisingly enough, Sheffield has less than half a dozen recognised venues for the 150 or so bands to play in.
Last year, maybe, well not last year, 2 years ago, I used to go out 6 or 7 nights a week, and you could guarantee seeing 2 or 3 bands, you know, on that night, anywhere in Sheffield. But now you go out, it's all changed into fun pubs and tropical bars and things like that.
For concerts, you have to rely on a certain number of pubs, which are usually quite small and not very good, or you have to get to the colleges and universities. And the colleges and universities often make you think that you've been done a great favour if they let you play there.
I put bands on to give the younger generation a place to go, good music to listen to, free music to listen to give the bands a chance. We've had some good bands in Sheffield that's really made it to the big time, and it's only through being at the right place at the right time, things like that. So we've got to give them a chance. The problems that we have with putting bands on is area managers, district managers, the amount of money that we've got to pay them. There's things like, can your bar staff cope with the noise? Can you hear what people are ordering? A lot of bands tend to be noisy and loud, and that turns customers away. But there's that much pressure in the game these days. Like tonight, it's probably 11:30 and the band's not even finished packing up yet. So we're going to have a late night where normal managers would, or landlords could be in bed at this particular time.
Rehearsal space is vitally important for bands to practice and improve. Obviously, if they didn't have anywhere to rehearse, the live performances would suffer. But there are problems with space availability in the city, and the quality of the facilities is sometimes very bad.
Well, you've seen where we rehearse. It's a garage. We are a garage band from whatever. But we're gonna have to move out of there and I suppose go and find a room on West Street or somewhere like that.
But there aren't very many rooms. They're quite hard to get, and they seem to pick rooms that they could never use for anything else. Things that are falling to pieces, and just stick bands in because they think bands can put up with anything, and it didn't really matter if they get electrocuted and die, because they're all social security scoundrels anyway.
With all the problems that have been presented in this video, finding gigs, suitable rehearsal space, finding a good manager, it's surprising to know that a lot of the bands who originally started here tend to ignore the supposed glamour and bright lights of London and stay here in Sheffield. Here are some of the reasons why they prefer to stay up here in the north.
If you're good enough, you can make it anywhere, can't you?
I don't think we'd ever go and live in London, because the place that you live has a big effect on you, and Sheffield is such a beautiful place. It's beautiful.
Did it break that glass?
Are you going on tonight?
Yeah.
We're just be stronger, it's not looking like. It's not matter of being boring, it's a matter of getting it right. Shut up! Shut up, now! Fucking do it to us, bastard! Where's the pie? Go on, we're going on. Come with me
Remember to put the mortise on. Pat, who's got the key? You need the key?
Joe, have you got Nick's key?
That's my fault. You've got your own keys.
No one's given me any keys.
You've lost them then.
I haven't been given any.
Lost them. Well done. You've been here one day and you've already lost them.
No one's given me any keys, thank you. Let's go and get those off now. Well, you're blaming me, saying I've lost them.
Because he said he was going to give you the keys. I assumed he was an
No, you
efficient
don't
person.
believe my word. Suck a dog. Take some.
Suck a dog.
Person you've only met for 5 minutes.
Suck
You prefer to take
a dog.
this view rather than mine. Okay, it's alright. Fair enough. No problem.
8 and 8 is 16. 16 and 16 are 32. Each worm, measuring the marigold.
You just sort of shoo it up over here. I can see why people hunt though, it's jolly good fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like frustrating a sparrow.
It's natural instinct, isn't it? Hunt together. Do they have a worm in the toolbox?
How the kids take the pictures on the wall, go out and cheat, press up the ball, standing back in time, did something that didn't right, straight trousers with nothing underneath. Hey, just shoot the woman. Listen, there'll be snow at Christmas. Listen, there'll be peace on earth.
Oh yeah, you lost a man for so long. Oh yeah, now nothing.
Mistakes and kisses and lessons learned. Only never ever wanna go home. And what you say is whatever.
Yeah, I like that much better. Yeah. I think, you know what you were saying about holding that note down longer, and I like the idea of that, but in practice I think that's so attractive.
No, it can't be a D, what is it? No, it's not a D. Jesus! It's a G! It's a G! Could work. Could work, could work.
Might work.
Let's try.
Might work. Stranger things have worked.
And they got the da-da-dee try down logo. Ooby dooby da ba ba za ba na ba. Sing, 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 song, 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 sing. Can you hear that? Don't go round to see him tonight.
I hope the road crew are going to be wearing makeup tonight.
Yeah. You all wearing safe t-shirts and all.
But if you put blush on, you look more like a human being again.
You don't want to have a flat face now, do
you look more like a male heterosexual human being, which is presumably the look you're vainly attempting to achieve.
Nick?
Yep.
He loves the shot, yes.
You're in a room. One door leads to death. The other door leads to life. There are two doormen. One always tells the truth. The other one always tells lies. You can ask one question of one of the doormen. What question do you ask?
You ask one of them, I can't remember which one, are you telling the truth?
No. Because one of them's gonna say.
One of them's got to lie though, hasn't he?
So how does that tell you which door to go through? Great question. Well, you're still dead.
You ask, is that the gate to hell?
So you ask.
So if he says, you ask, it doesn't matter. If he says yes. If he says yes, then if it's the gate to heaven, he's telling the truth. And if it's the gate to hell, he's lying. So I know.
How are you gonna find out? It's not a joke. It's logic.
Two gates, one to hell, one to heaven. One of them's lying. Do you ask, are you telling the truth?
And how does that help?
No, it's got to be related to a gate, because it's the only question you get to ask. No,
So
it's the people who tell you, isn't it?
So you find out
I
who's
can
telling the
ask
truth,
one
you're
question,
still
can't
dead.
you? Sorry, yeah.
Right, so here we go. Here's the door to go through, and then you go through the other door.
B6 for me to go through.
The one that tell the truth would rightly.
Oh, madman!
Such a fantastic shit show.
We've got some puzzles for you tonight. Madman! The leg for. It's always happy time with Uncle Ross. It's Jarvin, his natural habitat.
Anthropological study.
That's it. Nick.
What is Nick? Reclusive.
Rare sight.
You're filming.
Gonna last forever. It's still tricky when you talk to me. A letter that it didn't want to see you. Nearly lost your mind. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now nothing you do. You say with nothing wrong. You had it once, but now it's gone. Oh yeah.
Poor deed.
I'll do it.
Well done. So you're seeing inside me now, Zen? And you're within my personal zone. And you're seeing the real me.
Where are we going? We're going home. Why? Because I'm sick of you.
Hello, my name's Russell Senior, violinist from Pulp. I'd like to welcome all you people in the recording industry to the land of Catcliffe where we rehearse. And now, Nick.
Hello there, I'm Nick. I'm the god of the drums.
Hi, I'm Steve, and this is Pulp, and how we turn to when we finish rehearsing at Catcliffe.
Hi, I'm Candida, Queen of Stylophone and Farfisa and Korg.
And I'm Jarvis, and I'm the singer. And this is what we do, we see. We're only allowed out of our kingdom here at Catcliffe when we want to play a concert. And when we return here, we go back to our true forms. But let's play in the tune, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't you want me, baby? Alright, well, we'll have to go now, children, because it's time for us to go to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
And coming up now, we have those wonderful bunch, Pulp. Not only did they agree to play, in fact, if the truth were known, they probably only wanted to come over to do this. They've agreed to do a fashion parade deluxe for us. So are you ready up there, lads? Here they go. Coming up first, we have young Russell. Can we call Russell, please? young Russell here is modelling his beautiful My Piero style doll white outfit, nicely tailored suit, plenty of arm movement. Give us a wee twirl there, Russell. Russell, otherwise known as Russie Wussy. Nice little lucky bag, pink blue top, and underneath your jacket you have matching cup, everything, the whole works. Snowy little outfit. So who are your major influences, Russie?
Well, mainly kids in Rotherham, really. Let's do it.
Have you always been into way out fashions?
What do you like me? This is my new outdoor gear I've got on here. What do you reckon?
What do you think of his dress sense? Do you like the way he dresses?
No.
Nick has chosen for the darker kind of colours, a bit of a leapfrogger, we do believe. Is that true, Nick?
Not all the time.
Not all the time. Could you give us a wee demonstration? He chooses his clothes, again, for movement. It's the arm.
You see, when you've got to be able to bend your knees, that's the thing.
Right. So I believe you've won lots of medals and things like that.
Well, more like bottle tops, really.
Could you give us a wee quick demonstration
I'll
there?
just leave the rest of it to your imagination, I think.
Okay. Candida's not feeling too well today. She had a bad banana last night. But she's looking bright and wonderful with her little furry number. Beautiful. Could you give us another twirl?
Oh.
And look, arms stretched. Watch this. Could you do the arm stretch? Wonderful. Thank you, Candida. Nice pink top. And coming up now, last but not least, it's Jarvis. Now, Jarvis is well into fashion. He used to be seamstress at one stage, and it was a while on the sewing machine, he was well into pop music, and that's how he got started off and everything. Jarvis, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. How's yourself?
I'm not too bad. Wonderful outfit you have there. You can't actually see the fabric in this one, but it's a nice kind of soft, velvety touch.
Yes, it's very good for picking up pieces of dust.
So the whole arrangement changes as you move into a different environment.
No, I tend to roll around on the carpet instead of hoovering.
Right. It's time for this week's new video!
Please welcome In Cahoots.
She came from Greece, she had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College, that's where I caught her eye.
Perché ti dico, voglio solo dargli un bacetto, voglio toccarlo, capisci? Io non desidero altro, veramente.
Io glielo chiedo. She wanna give you a kiss. Is it possible?
Maybe a little bit later.
Went up there to barber shop.
It's now time for our group of the day to dish the dirt.
Dish it!
And Candida is going to dish the dirt on the rest of the group. Now, you've known each other for about 10 years, if not a bit more, sort of. And so you know them terribly well.
Terribly well.
So who would you like to dish the dirt on first?
I'd like to dish the dirt on Mark.
Mark, dish it. Go for it.
Mark has a fantastic collection of nail varnishes.
Are you wearing some now?
Camouflage, kind of sparkly. It's worn off the bits from top of the pop.
What's your favourite colour?
I think silver at the moment.
Do you like
Silver or white.
Silver or white nail varnish? You're not into the blue?
No, not got around to blue yet.
So who next?
Steve.
Steve, right.
Dish it.
But no, remember, he is my hero because he did fall in the pool at 7:30 this morning.
I know.
And he's going to be having a baby.
I know. Well, if it wasn't for black and white hair, Joe, Steve would have an afro.
Really? Is this true?
I've got curly hair.
You've got curly hair?
Well, not terribly, but wavy.
Yeah, it's like Keegan.
Michael Bolton. You used to have long hair and look like Charles.
Hey, listen, you're not the one dishing.
Oh no, you're allowed to all join in. That's absolutely
Let
fine.
Candida dish the dirt.
No, it's fine.
know.
So you use hair gel all the
Well,
time.
it's just wet now because I've
straighten
been in
your
the
hair.
swimming pool, but yeah.
Okay. And
Nick.
who's next?
Nick. Nick's mind-boggling hobby. Nick's mind-boggling hobby.
Shut up!
Nick's mind-boggling hobby is to do origami with crisp packets.
Really? Can you do?
I only do the same thing every time.
What do you
It's
do?
very obsessive. I just fall into a triangle, that's all.
Oh, you are a sad man. Oh, okay, who's next?
Jarvis.
Jarvis, dish it.
Short thing.
Dish it.
In the 80s, Jarvis had a fixation with wheelchairs and arm slings.
Now, I was told earlier,
Fixation?
is this true? You used to just wear your arm in a sling?
No, rubbish. I don't have a fixation, I just...
You can't make something like that up.
Sympathy seeker, repetitive stranger.
No, it was in...
It's just like a Scot. You're like...
Pulp in Big Breakfast Horror
Making faces. All right. Well, so we found out about that, and you're not going to admit yours. At least Nick admitted he was sad.
Yeah. If you've... Injuries necessitate slings and wheelchairs. It wasn't like an addiction or anything.
Strange. Okay, now, last but by no means least, the reason he's still wearing his dark glasses is because he's a bit scared. But believe me, this is really quite something. Go for it with Russell. Dish it.
Right.
Dish it.
Dish it.
Russell, once in a Sheffield storm, wore a hard yellow hat on the way to playing a Pulp concert for fear of slates falling on his head.
That's true, and I was actually pushing Jarvis in the wheelchair at the time to a concert, and my mother saw me and thought, what on earth are you doing? You know.
Drug taking. Pulp say their record is an ironic commentary on lead singer Jarvis Cocker's experiences on the club scene in the late 1980s, when the drug ecstasy first appeared. But critics say it could encourage youngsters to experiment with the sort of designer drugs that have killed dozens of people. Dig Taylor has this report.
They started in lead singer Jarvis Cocker's garage and stormed to the top of the charts. Songs like this from Sheffield band Pulp have made them rich, famous and successful.
Well, it happened years ago when you lived on.
Their new single was to have been called Sorted for Ease and Whiz, containing blatant references to nightclub drugs like these, ecstasy and amphetamines. It's now been toned down and called simply Sorted. But the record sleeve has caused a storm of protest. It includes a DIY guide in how to wrap drugs so they can't be spotted by the police.
Anything which promoted the use of ecstasy or amphetamine as safe recreational drugs should be deprecated.
But drug counsellors say the record is just the latest to reflect the current rave scene. Despite its explicit lyrics, they say it's unlikely to teach drug users anything they don't already know, or tempt youngsters into starting to take narcotics. The new single is officially released on Sunday. All the controversy is expected to do its chart prospects no harm at all.
The controversy surrounding the Sheffield band Pulp's latest single.
It is fish in a bag, yeah.
Now, why is fish in a bag something that you must contest?
Two, I think the thing here is that it's two, and for me, this is the perfect romantic dinner. His and hers, boiling the bag fish.
I used to have your picture in the toilet. I wanted you to see my naked body and oil it, but my mother had to catch me and spoil it.
And I don't think even you could have given me more. Murder. All right.
You've released one single in 2 years. What have you been doing in between?
It sounds like our manager. Well, we were born within an hour of each other.
Come around down here, then everyone will see you. Everyone come around here.
We like this programme.
Do you like this programme?
We do.
Well, hey, do you watch every week?
Every week.
Excellent, that's good.
OK, let's go back to the phones. Line 3, who's on line 3?
Hello, it's Rachel.
Hello, Rachel, you're through to Jarvis.
Hi, Jav.
Hello, Rachel.
I'm your biggest fan.
Are you? How tall?
Streams.
You're about 7 foot tall or something like that? Brilliant.
And I've gone to such extremes that I've named my hamster after you.
Right. Yeah, I love hamsters.
When you were my age, did you have any idols, and did you name any of your pets after them?
I did have idols, but I didn't name my pets after them because, I don't know, I had a cat and it was called Niff because my mother had a friend, my mother's called Christy, but he couldn't speak properly, so when he tried to say Chris, he went Niff, and so the cat ended up being called that. Not very nice, really, I suppose. Sorry.
There you go. Is that all right? See you later, Rachel.
The Observer newspaper called him Pop's Mr. Sex. Melody Maker says he's Britain's unlikeliest sex symbol, and he's described himself as Woody Allen in Platform Eels. We had to meet him.
I never.
Yeah, I bet you didn't.
Who would say that about themselves?
If you've been going for 14 years, and if you've only become mega kind of now, what's changed? Anything? Has your music changed?
It's the times that have changed.
The world's changed, hasn't it? We're living in a new. We're about to shoot headlong into the 21st century. I think that's
just waiting
a different
for you.
attitude now. Yeah.
So really, this is the moment. I mean,
this is it. After today, it's all downhill from.
Well, tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Jarvis Cocker.
She came from Greece, she had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. That's what I called her eye. She told me that her dad was loaded. I said, in that case, love rum and Coca-Cola. She said, fine.
You're watching Wicked Mental TV. I want to ask you, sir. Yeah, you. I want to ask you. Which band would you least like to share a dressing room with?
Everyone
Check
likes
it
him.
out.
Yeah,
okay. Respect.
Some sort of 24-hour
On the
music channel
street.
with We'll never catch on. Yeah. So, which band would you least like to share a dressing room with?
I think Roy Chubby Brown and Smokey.
Have you ever met him, Roy Chubby Brown?
Yes, yeah, many times.
So you don't, but you still wouldn't like to share a dressing room with him then?
I find his helmet too cheesy, really.
Yeah.
Little Alan Hill, who, due to an unfortunate incident with an unusually high urinal, only able to communicate by tapping. That's 1 tap for yes, 2 tap for no. And to communicate the desire for a mate, Pulp! Stop it, stop it!
Drinking, smoking, cigs and Smith and glue. Help the aged.
Help the motherfucking aged.
Don't just put them in a hole.
Don't put them in a mofo hole.
Can't have much fun in there all on their own.
My nan is 63, her name be Sheila. She always on the phone to her motherfucking dealer. She rock the ghetto style, she always wear feeler. She still get jiggy in her boyfriend's freewheeler. Said OAP,
yeah, you know me.
Me said OAP,
yeah, you know me.
Me said OAP,
yeah, you know me.
Me said O-A and the double P, yo. My nan can't live on a little pension. She smoked the herb just to ease the tension. She got a leak in a place I won't mention. The NHS call it water retention. Bim bimmer, who stole me nan zimmer? Bim bimmer, who stole me nan zimmer? Bim bimmer, who stole me nan zimmer? It don't matter now, she's freestone slimmer. West side in the house.
'Cause one day we were just like you.
Keep off the crack, keep off the crack.
Beat off their rivals to get the prestigious Mercury Award. The lead singer, Jarvis Cocker, immediately gave the £25,000 cheque to charity and said they'd already won because people had bought their album Different Class. As Tanya Arnold reports, it's been a very long road to superstardom.
It was here at this city school in one of the classrooms where the band was formed. The teacher at the time was talking about something called Arabicus Pulp. During the lunchtime, the band would give impromptu concerts, for which the other pupils paid a nominal fee.
Despite what he says on television at the moment, that he was eccentric and not very well liked, he was very much involved in school. He wore the same eccentric clothes that he wears now, but he was involved in school plays. He was very bright. He did very well. He got 10 O-levels, he'd got 3 A-levels, and all in all, he was an ideal school child and somebody that we can be proud of.
Jarvis Cocker, a man with great aspirations.
It's weather time now. Are you a Pulp fan, Darren?
Certainly am. They're in a different class, Mike. Certainly no prizes for the weather at the moment. And
eine Aufzeichnung vom Rockpalast, eine Aufzeichnung, die am Samstag letzte Woche auf der Loreley gemacht wurde. Wir haben gerade von Pulp einige Songs gehört, darunter 2 meiner Lieblingssongs zum Schluss, Underwear und Common People.
I write about things that happen to me, Like this song is about a girl that I met when I was at art college in London.
Allora dice, io canto di cose che mi sono successe. Ad esempio, la storia di questa canzone è una ragazza che ho incontrata quando ero all'Art College di Londra. E dice, lei veniva dalla Grecia e aveva sete di sapere, studiava scultura al collegio di St. Martin. E lì, dove lei si è accorta di me, mi ha detto che suo padre era pieno di soldi. Ho detto che se era così, allora prendevo un coca e rum. Lei ha detto, va bene. E nel giro di 30 secondi mi ha detto, voglio vivere come la gente comune, voglio fare qualsiasi cosa che fa la gente comune, voglio dormire con la gente comune, voglio dormire con gente comune come te. Cos'altro potevo fare? Ho detto, vedrò di fare il possibile. L'ho portata in un supermercato, non so perché, ma dovevo cominciare da qualche parte e quindi ho cominciato da lì. Le ho detto di far finta di non aver soldi, mentre lei rideva e diceva, sei così simpatico. E ho detto, sì, insomma non vedo nessun altro qua che ride. Sei sicura che vuoi vivere come la gente comune? Vuoi vedere ciò che la gente comune fa? Vuoi dormire con la gente comune? Vuoi dormire con la gente comune come me? Ma lei non capiva, solamente sorrise e ha continuato a tenere la mia mano nella sua. Affitta un appartamento sopra un negozio, tagli i tuoi capelli e trovati un lavoro, fuma delle paglie e gioca un po' a biliardo, fai finta di non essere mai andata a scuola, ma non potrai mai farlo per bene, perché quando sarai sdraiata sul letto alla sera guardando gli scarafaggi che scalano il muro, se chiamerai tuo padre lui potrebbe fermare tutto. Tu non vivrai mai come la gente comune, non farai mai quello che fa la gente comune, non fallirai mai come la gente comune fa, non vedrai mai la tua vita mentre scivola via, e ballare, bere, scopare perché non c'è nient'altro da fare. Canta insieme alla gente comune, cantaci insieme, forse ti porterà avanti. Ridi insieme alla gente comune, ridici insieme anche se loro stanno ridendo di te e delle cose stupide che fai, perché pensi che essere povera è figo. Voglio vivere come la gente comune, voglio vivere come la gente comune. Great song.
Laugh along with the common people. Laugh along, though they're laughing at you and the stupid things you do. Think power is cool, and people like you, and people like you, and people like you.
All right, that's the end of the show. It's time to say goodbye. Thanks a lot for coming in.
You're welcome.
Putting up the clothes up there. And they're all making their way down.
Come
Everybody wants to say goodbye. Everybody wants to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Don't forget to send in all your entries for the competition. Don't waste your vote. And we're going to leave you with the number one in the JMTV Hit Parade. Yay!
Fine.
We feature a group at the heart of Sheffield's independent music scene. They write their own songs. They're called Pulp.
We're like diving on a Saturday night. Past the leisure centre, left at the lights. Holding up for trouble, but if it comes we don't run. Looking out for trouble, it's what we call fun. Hey you in the Jesus sandals, wouldn't you like to come over and watch some vandals smashing up someone? Whoa, 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 whoa. We can't help it, we're so thick we can't think. Can't think of anything but seats and pretend. Oh, but we like women, of the women we say. And if we get lucky, we might even meet someone there. Oh, you in the Jesus sandals, wouldn't you like to come over and watch some vandals smashing up someone? Whoa, 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 whoa. Mister, we just want your car, 'cause we're taking a girl to the reservoir. Oh, the papers say it's a tragedy, but don't you wanna come and see? Mister, we just want your car, 'cause we're taking a girl to the reservoir. Oh, the papers say it's a tragedy. Mister, we just want your car, 'cause we're taking a girl to the reservoir. Oh, a tragedy, but don't you wanna come see? Mister, we just want your girl, 'cause we're taking a girl to the reservoir. Oh, Lord, papers say it's a tragedy.
I'll see one, then you start one even more bearded comes. I've heard of one with big beard. Don't drink that of you, I like it.
This shirt is a real nuisance because it's made out of quite a silky material and it's always untucking itself. I'm not tucking it in the pants because that is just not so good, is it? All right, yeah, Linda's grown. Here we go.
Picture by his first wife on the wall. Strip floorboards in the kitchen and the hall. A stain from last week's party on the stairs. But no one knows who made it or how it ever got there. They were dancing with children round their necks, talking business, books and records, art and sex. Been considered, you'd call it a success. You wore your black dress. Oh, he's an architect and such a lovely guy, and he'll stay with you until the day you die, and he'll give you everything that you desire. Oh, well, almost everything, everything that he can buy. So you sometimes go out in the afternoon, spend an hour with your lover in his bedroom, hearing old women rolling trolleys down the road back to Lyndhurst Grove. Lyndhurst Grove.
Der ist damals, also vor nicht so langer Zeit, bei den Brit Awards in England auch wieder aufgefallen, weil er auf die Bühne gestürmt ist, als Michael Jackson seinen Earth Song gesungen hat. Also Jarvis Cocker fand diese Vorführung ziemlich daneben und ich habe ihn auch danach gefragt und er meinte, das war zwar spontan, was er gemacht hat, er hat es aber nicht bereut und er war sehr froh, dass sogar Brian Eno in einer englischen Zeitschrift eine Anzeige kaufte, um Jarvis zu danken, dass er das damals bei Michael Jacksons Auftritt.
shiplands. So this has just got to mean something. Alright. In the middle of the night, it feels alright, but then tomorrow morning, ooh, then you come down. Going down, got the tickets from some mashed up bloke in Camden Town. Oh, and no one seems to know exactly where it is, but that's okay, 'cause we're all sorted out for ease and wills. At 4 o'clock the normal world seems very, very, very far away. Alright. In the middle of the night, alright, but then tomorrow morning, ooh, then you come down. Just keep on moving. Everybody asks your name. They say we're all the same, and that's a nice one, geezer. That's as far as the conversation went. I lost my friend to dance alone. It's 6 o'clock. I wanna go home, but it's no way, not today. Makes you wonder what it meant to know. And this hollow feeling grows and grows and grows. Oh, you wanna call your mother and say, Mother, I can never come home again, 'cause I seem to have left an important part of my brain somewhere in a field in Hampshire, alright. In the middle of the night, it feels alright, but then tomorrow morning, ooh, then you come down. Ooh, then you come down. Ooh, what if you never come down?
Istället att patienterna ska...
Och är du sugen på fler inredningstips, missa inte ZTV-nytt reportage från möbelmässan som pågår just nu. Det kan du se imorgon.
Pulp.
I am not Jesus, though I have the same initials. I am the man who stays home and does the dishes. And how was your day? Is that woman still trying to do your head in? A man told me to beware of 33. He said it was not an easy time for me, but I'll get through. Even though I've got no miracles to show you, I'd like to make this water wine, but it's impossible. I've got to get these dishes dry. I'll read a story if it helps you sleep at night. I got some matches if you ever need a light. Oh, I am just a man, but I'm doing what I can to help you. I'd like to make this water wine, but it's impossible. I've got to get these dishes dry. I'm not worried that I will never touch the stars, 'cause stars belong up in heaven, and the earth is where we are. Oh yeah. Just to be alive, anything's possible. You've got no cross to bear tonight. I know not tonight. I know not tonight. I am not Jesus, though I have the same initials. I used to hate the sun, 'cause it shone on everything I've done. Made me feel that all I'd done was overfill the ashtray of my life. All my achievements in days of yore range from pathetic to small, but all that's gonna change, because he comes sunrise. Yeah, you do. Sunrise. I used to hide from the sun. I tried to live my whole life underground. Oh, and you have to rise and ruin on my phone. Turn over, close the curtains on the day. But here comes sunrise. Yeah, it's your sunrise. When you're good awake all night long, and you feel like dawn, but you feel awake
Thanks a lot. Thanks. It's all right, you've been great. Thanks a lot. See you later.